Exploring the dusty rooms, Lily noticed a staircase leading to the basement. As she descended, she heard faint whispers, not from the trees this time, but from the walls of the house. She tried to make out the words, but couldn't understand them. When she reached the bottom, she saw a faint glow coming from a small, old-fashioned. Curiosity driving her forward, she picked up the lantern and walked deeper into the basement. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind her, and the whispers grew louder, turning into ghostly wails. Lily's heart raced as she realized she was not alone. As she walked, the woods grew denser, and the whispers of the trees became more pronounced. "Turn back," they seemed to say, but Lily was determined. She continued on until she saw the house. It was old and crumbling, covered in vines and surrounded by an eerie silence. One crisp autumn afternoon, Lily decided to go deeper into the woods than she ever had before. She had heard stories from the village elders about an old, abandoned house hidden deep within the forest. Curiosity piqued, she set off on her adventure. Out of the shadows emerged a ghostly figure, a little girl about Lily's age, with pale, translucent skin and hollow eyes. "Who are you?" Lily asked, her voice trembling. Determined to help, Lily promised to find the locket. She left the house and ventured even deeper into the woods. The whispers of the trees guided her, and soon she found a small clearing with a single ancient tree. At its base, half buried in the ground, was a silver locket. Eliza's eyes brightened for a moment. "There is a way," she whispered. "Find my locket. It holds the key to my freedom. It is hidden in the heart of the forest." Ignoring their instincts to turn back, they crept closer. The windows were dark, but the air around them felt heavy, with unseen eyes watching. Suddenly, a figure appeared at the doorway, a stooped old woman with gnarled fingers and a crooked smile. One chilly autumn evening, a curious and brave young girl named Lily decided to uncover the truth about the Whispering Woods. Armed with her flashlight and a backpack full of snacks, she set off just as the sun began to set. She promised her parents she'd be back before dark, but she couldn't resist the call of adventure. From that night on, strange things began to happen. Lily and Jake heard whispers in the wind and felt icy fingers brush their necks when no one was around. Shadows danced at the edge of their vision, and the woods seemed to close in around them wherever they went. With that, she vanished into the shadows of her cottage, leaving the children trembling in the darkness. They hurried home, hearts pounding, minds racing with the encounter. They tried to convince themselves it was just their imaginations. But as Halloween approached, the town grew quieter, and more stories of the witch surfaced. Children whispered of seeing her in the moonlit woods, her eyes glowing like embers. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and the witch stood before them once more. This time, her expression softened. "You have awakened what sleeps in the shadows," she said, her voice gentle yet haunting. "But there is still time to turn back." Suddenly, the door creaked open, and the witch stood before them once more. This time her expression softened,